Welcome to Synthetic Oil Protection. I'm your host Eben, and well, we're back with Valerie. And Valerie's been a huge part of the channel over the years. We just got done doing a follow video because she got a new car. This is the 2009 Audi A4, and it happens to be a turbo car. And we're going to be doing a real upgrade right now. So the car's got pretty low mileage, so we're going to be doing an engine flush, which Valerie's got here. We're doing the really good motor oil, 100% synthetic Euro oil, plus the killer filter, which is amazing, 99% efficiency at 20 microns. So that'll be a big upgrade, and the oil will flow a lot quicker. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and give you what it sounds like before, and then we're going to let you hear what it sounds like after, and then we're going to do the flush. So let's kick it off. This is the after. So Valerie's got her rubbers on, extra protection. We want to make sure you keep this detergent stuff kind of off your skin. It's pretty hardcore, and you'll see a lot of flushes. We even flushed the kitty cat over here, and you'll see that on the channel. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour this bottle of flush. It helps clean the lifters, sticky rings. It gets all that. You can pour it in, Valerie, go ahead. And then we're going to idle this car for 15 minutes, and it's going to circulate. It's going to thin out the motor oil. It's going to get all that burnt carbon, which you're seeing some smoke come out. And believe it or not, it's amazing how much can build up in there just over a very short time around the timing chain, also around the oil cooler and turbo ports, because this is a turbo car. So the oil kind of thickens, and the oil we're going to be using today thickens much less. We're going to start her up on the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. So I just wanted to pop off this cover to show you. We're doing a little bit of a follow-up video like a week ago. This was leaking a little bit, and the car was leaking right here on this main seal, right there, and it's all good. So we're looking a lot better now. It's good that Valerie got that little seal leak done, and I'm sure it's normal on these cars. The engines get so hot, so that's why you want to use the best lubricants as possible to keep them running cooler and lasting longer. All right, so we already put in the PI Performance Improver. We did that about a week and a half ago when we did the first follow-up on Valerie's beautiful, beautiful Audi. And I love these cars. I was saying to her, I still really want to get a ride in the A7, the ARS7. Oh my God. Yeah. I love these all-wheel drive cars. They really are wonderful, wonderful cars. So it was just an unfortunate thing with the gasket, but no big deal. So the PI cleaner is what we already put in. This cleans the valves, the injectors, the carbon out of the combustion chamber. It's already in the car. Now, we're going to add something you can add every tank of gas. This is called the upper cylinder lubricant, and it kind of puts this film around the rings. It allows it to run a lot smoother. The rings will last longer, a little bit better compression, and you'll notice a bump in gas mileage. I got about 0.9 average miles a gallon is what I've gotten, so we'll just stick it in. Okay. Pop the old cap.
I can't seem to get it off.
I know, this one's a stickler.
Yeah,
push real hard, and yep. There you go.
I guess it's really dangerous.
Hold on. We'll be back.
Yeah.
I'm going to get it off. We'll get it off. So we got the cap off. It was a little bit of a stickler. What it is sometimes this little white piece of plastic, it gets caught in the threads, and when you're pushing down, it's just tough to get off. So it kind of makes you work for it a little bit, but hey, it's worth it. So now we're going to stick it in. We got the gasless gas cap tips. Stick it in. And this treats 25 gallons of gasoline, and you can put that in any time. A lot of people, they always ask, do you have to have a full tank? Can it be a half a tank? You can put it in half a tank, full tank. It's not going to hurt anything, but it does treat up to 25 gallons. And it puts that microscopic film around the rings, smooths everything out. Got our screws here. So we did our little half-turn screws, and we're just gonna come right here. These are our last two. Boom, that easy. And our last half, which I love the half-turn screws. Nice of Audi to do that easy. And now this comes down, and that's it. This is our oil pan. We're gonna grab our bolt, drain her down. We got our 19mm socket, the biggest socket of any oil pan on the channel. And that's right, it's on an Audi A4. This thing holds 4.9 quarts of motor oil. So we got our breaker bar. Nice thing about a breaker bar, you can get a lot of leverage. And the only thing is it's a little bit awkward to use sometimes, but it's real easy to crack loose the bolts. Super easy. Just like that. Now we're gonna pop off the socket, slap it on the little guy, and hopefully it's finger loose. Should be. Not quite. So we're gonna finish it up with the little guy, and we'll be seeing the Chaco waterfall. Wow, is that tight? Wow, that is the tightest undoing any bolt I've ever done. But I've never done an A4, the first one on the channel.
Yay.
Oh yeah, there she goes. She's getting close. Right around there. All right, here we go. Getting ready to drop our, wow, drop our nuts here on the count of 3. 1, a 2, and a 3. Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
That was a hot one. That was a hot one. I couldn't even handle this sucker. It was just so big, and I mean, look at the size of that thing. That was such an interesting bolt there. So now we're gonna drop her down, let her drain down a little bit, and we're good to go. All right, we're gonna be cracking the filter loose, and we gave Valerie a little coaching on this, so we'll see how she can start to crack it loose. Let's see. We got the belt wrench. Keep going, keep going.
I don't know.
All right, a little bit of a stickler.
Yeah.
We're gonna crack her loose. It's the old belt wrench technique. That's okay. We'll get it. It's okay. So you can see, hold on.
Oh.
You can see it's a little bit of a stickler, so be careful. Definitely get used to it. When we tighten this, we're not going to tighten it that tight because you just don't have to tighten it that much. So we're going to go ahead and crack her loose. All right, we're going to crack her loose. Here we go. Wow, is she tough? Oh my God. Here, take a look from the top. Come over a little bit. So we're just tightening her like that. And the belt wrench really is nice. It's sticky, it's soft, it doesn't crack the rubbers. It's not gonna hurt nothing. So now we should be able to just about get her by hand. So let's see what we got. Let's take a look. See what this man filter looks like. Wow, is she hot? Oh my God, it's so hot.
Wow.
Get an old pillowcase here. This is what we use for towels around here. You gotta reuse your cottons. And there we are. All right. So that's what the man filter looks like. All right, we're yanking her out of her package. We got our really good EAO filter, good for 1 year, 25,000 miles, 99% efficiency at 20 microns. And the other really good benefit is the anti-drain back valve. And this is a really interesting filter. Come on over and take a look. This little plastic thing actually came out of here. It was actually inside there. So we took that out with a little pick. We picked it out with this. And now we're gonna go ahead and take this off, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So this little piece of metal threads off like that. Set this here. And this piece of metal is already inside. So that should be the exact same piece. Here's our AMSOIL filter. It's got the non-stick slip feel, extra thick coating, 1 year, 25,000 miles. And here's what the anti-drain back valve looks different. You'll see this rubber gasket's a little bit different than the man filter. And what that does is it circulates a lot better on the cold start. So when you cold start your car, the oil flows through a lot faster. So now we're going to go ahead and stick this on. This should just snap on like this, like butter. See, good, that went in like butter. And now we're going to go ahead and wet our rubbers. All right, we're putting in our 100% synthetic European. This is our full SAPS, which stands for sulfur, ash, and phosphorus. That's what SAPS is. And that's the wear additives that allow your engine to last longer. So we're just going to wet her up a little bit. We always get a little bit messy, but hey, it's good. If it ain't wet, it ain't messy. It ain't fun, it ain't messy. Get her nice and wet, lube up our rubbers, hit our threads. And now she should thread on like butter. Let's do it. Here we go. Like butter. And now we're going to tighten her down, and we're not going to go as tight as before. Just wanted to show you slapping on this engine cover. This helps with keeping it quiet and stuff like that. Just pressure fits on. Just come straight down. Pop, pop, pop. And that's it. That's all you do. And now it's of course time to put in the 100% synthetic liquid gold. Behold, something so pure, so clean. And I'm going to be showing you exactly what that looks like in a second. But first we're going to start out with our first oil. And this is what we call their traditional bottle slap. We're going to let you see it from start to finish. Here it comes. Wait for it. Wait for it. Boom! Here we go. 100% synthetic liquid gold. And we're putting 5 quarts in. We're going to bring her up as high as we can. Ah, it feels so good I can already feel the protection. All right, so we got our 100% synthetic. Now I wanted to kind of show you what that looks like without a microscope, just make it real simple. So that's 100% synthetic. All the molecules of the oil are all the same shape. They don't have a lot of area for carbon to attach to, which is sludge, kind of thickens and builds up. This is like a synthetic blend. This is what your car came with. So it came with some synthetic and some mineral oil. And that right there, you know, it's gonna burn off a lot quicker and your engine's not gonna last as long. So I wanted to show you what the bearings will look like. This is a bearing that had 100% synthetic, no scratches. And then something like this would be a bearing with all the scratches from the rocks. So that's kind of what, in a nutshell, that's what it ends up being. So we're gonna finish filling her up. It's our last quart of oil going in, and we're gonna go rip around the block. All right. Oh yeah. Car's got a good tall hood. Whoa, that was close. All right, we got our 5 quarts of liquid gold in. We did the flush, we got the upper cylinder in, we got the filter on. The only thing left to do is the motor her up. Let's do it.
Okay.
Valerie's in there in the cockpit. She's getting ready to go ripping around the block. We're gonna see what she sounds like. Let's do it. All right, well, here, this is what she sounds like after. All right, we're ripping around the block.
Yeah, it feels pretty smooth. Yeah.
We'll make it right here at the light. Wow. What's the name of the little guy?
Oh, Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Yeah.
So, Valerie's also a local realtor here in town. So she's doing that quite a bit now.
Yeah, I'm starting to definitely go from the dog grooming.
That's great.
Still want to keep my dog grooming business, but yeah, if I can replace it with real estate.
That's awesome. Yeah, so she loves the animals, does a lot of vegan stuff. And now we're saving emissions and smog on her beautiful 2009. Hey, you can get your gas mileage up and everything else. So we'll definitely follow up to see what the gas mileage difference is.
Yeah.
But so far, how much different would you say it is?
I'm not good at percentages, but it does feel a lot better. Yeah, it feels smoother. It doesn't rumble as much as it used to.
Wow.
And there's nothing. One oil change.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, still pretty low mileage, only 92,000 miles. So yeah, we'll be back. And wanted to also mention, we did a follow-up video. We'll stick that up here in the corner. You can check out Valerie's. We'll go down to the light, just make it right, we're fine. And you'll see the little leak that was on here. That's probably common on this year. We got it fixed. The car's running good. And we also did an S5. We did an S5 Audi on the channel, which we'll stick that up in the corner. You can check that video out. That was a V8, and that was non-turbo. And our good man, really, he was impressed with the way it ran with it. So definitely check that one out. And Valerie's been a huge part of the channel. I'm sure she'll be at the 15K subscriber party coming up here soon.
Yay.
And it means so much for you being a part of the channel, Valerie. It's great. I'm so stoked that your cars are running good.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm so happy that I met you and that you showed me AMSOIL, and yeah, I won't go back to any other way.
Awesome. All right, we'll see you guys back next time on Synthetic Oil Production. Oh, if you enjoy this video, definitely subscribe. Go ahead and tap that notification bell. And oh yeah, it's okay. Definitely subscribe. Tap that notification bell. That way you'll be able to come back and watch this next time. And if you're new to the channel, we also do my giveaway any next turn is good.
Okay.
Every last Saturday of the month, we have Ebens Giveaway. I give hundreds of dollars away in gift cards. And so I love doing that. And we'll be giving back even more with the 15K subscriber party coming up here. So yeah. Check this video out here in the middle. YouTube wants you to check out the one in the bottom. And Valerie, means so much. Thanks. You're the best.
You're welcome.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you back next time on Synthetic Oil Protection. Cheers to protection.